When a star dies, the universe makes a decision. Some stars fade quietly into white dwarfs. Some collapse into neutron stars. A rare few become pulsars or magnetars, objects so extreme they defy our intuitions. But the most massive stars do something else entirely. They collapse beyond matter, beyond structure, beyond time. And what remains is not a star at all, but a black hole, a place where reality breaks open. When a star runs out of fuel. A star lives by a balance. Fusion pushes outward. Gravity pulls inward. For millions or billions of years, they cancel each other perfectly. But eventually, the star runs out of fuel. Fusion fades. Gravity wins. The collapse begins. What happens next depends on the star's mass. Stage 1. The neutron star. If the star is large but not enormous, its collapse stops when electrons are crushed into protons. Protons fuse into neutrons. What remains is a neutron star, a sphere 20 kilometers wide, more massive than our sun. A single teaspoon of it would weigh as much as a mountain. Matter has become degenerate, packed to the edge of what physics allows. Stage 2. Pulsars, stars as cosmic lighthouses. Some neutron stars spin extremely fast, hundreds of times per second. As they rotate, they emit beams of radiation like a lighthouse. From Earth, these beams flash rhythmically. We call them pulsars. They are not blinking. They are rotating, faster than anything mechanical ever could. The universe is showing us the limits of rotation itself. Stage 3. Magnetars, the most violent objects in the universe. A rare neutron star becomes a magnetar, with magnetic fields so powerful they can distort the shape of atoms. A magnetar's magnetic field is 1 trillion times stronger than Earth's. If a magnetar were as far away as the moon, it could erase every credit card on Earth. These are stars where matter and force blur into something terrifying. Yet even this is not the end. There is still something more extreme. When collapse does not stop. If the original star was truly enormous, even neutron degeneracy cannot hold it up. Nothing stops the collapse. Matter does not simply compress. It falls off the map of physics. Space itself caves inward. Time twists. A black hole is born. The event horizon. The point of no return. A black hole is wrapped in a boundary called the event horizon. Not a surface, not a shell, not a wall. It is the point where space falls inward faster than light can move outward. Cross it, and escape becomes impossible. Not because gravity pulls you in, but because every possible path leads inward. The geometry of reality changes. Spaghettification. When gravity tears reality apart. Near the event horizon, gravity is stronger at your feet than your head. Your body would be stretched into a long, thin thread, a process called spaghettification. It sounds violent, but it would be silent, smooth, a surrender to curvature. Inside, space becomes time. This is the part that does not feel real. Outside, you move freely in space. Time pushes you forward, but inside a black hole. Moving inward is as inevitable as moving forward in time. Space becomes a direction you cannot choose. Time becomes the force that drags you toward the center. You do not fall into the black hole. You fall toward your own future, which leads to one point, the singularity, where our knowledge ends. At the center lies the singularity, zero size, infinite density, no space, no time, no separateness. It is where the laws of physics stop working. Our equations do not break because they are wrong, but because they are incomplete. Something exists here that our universe cannot describe. Is it a gateway? A new universe? A rebirth of space-time? Or the end of meaning? We do not know, because nothing ever returns. The black hole is not an answer. It is a question. A black hole is the universe saying, here is the edge of your understanding. It is where matter becomes geometry, gravity becomes time, knowledge becomes silence. We stand on the outside, looking into a darkness that looks back. So what happens inside a black hole? We don't know. And maybe that is the point. Some mysteries are not meant to be solved, but lived with.